Hello out there, everyone. Well, it's official. Kim and Kanye are finally getting divorced. You know what? I'm gonna try that again with a little less enthusiasm. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have officially filed for divorce after months of separation. Sorry, sometimes I get a little bit too excited about entertainment news. I forget that these are real people with very real feelings. And of course, Kim and Kanye do have children, so this is actually bad news for them. Those kids mean the world to me, and I do not want to see them get hurt. North, this is not your fault, okay, honey? And while the fire of love is fading for one Kardashian, those sparks are just starting to fly for Kourtney, right? She made her relationship with Travis Barker Instagram official. She and the former Blink-182 drummer have been secretly dating for, you know what? Look at this guy. I would not trust this guy around my kids if I were Kourtney. I am so sorry. He looks so freaking sketchy, right, guys? Kourtney, please don't bring this man around your kids. And for the love of God, don't let him anywhere near Kim's children either. You know, I care about those kids as if they were my own. And trust me, I go into mama bear mode when anyone or anything threatens them, okay? Anyway, now last week, TikTok stars Bryce Hall and Blake Gray pleaded not guilty to misdemeanor public nuisance charges. Good for you, Bryce and Blake. Fight like hell. Now, as many of you may remember, their legal trouble stems from a couple of parties they hosted last August at their Hollywood Hills home while Los Angeles was on coronavirus lockdown. That's a big no-no. In fact, the LA City Attorney's Office said that Bryce and Blake could face up to a year in jail for their irresponsible behavior, believe it or not. And now, here's an exclusive look at prison inmates waiting for Bryce and Blake to arrive. I guess that was like a rape joke, actually. That's not cool anymore, right? Guys, I'm so sorry for that. You know, it seemed funny at the time, but now I could see how it may have offended some people. I did not mean it that way at all. I promise you that, guys. It's just that, you know, men notoriously get raped in prison, and Bryce and Blake are so damn cute. And look, I don't want these guys to go to jail, okay? I have so much anxiety about that right now. I lose sleep over these guys going to jail, and my way of dealing with it is through humor. Please don't cancel me for that joke. You know, there are enough people getting canceled out there right now who deserve it way more than me, trust me on that one. As a matter of fact, that could be its own segment, right? Let's call it the Cancel Culture Corner. Cue the graphic. Okay, apparently we didn't make the graphic yet. I'm gonna have to fire some interns. But anyway, it has been a rough month for Bachelor Nation, which has been rocked by some racist scandals. First, Chris Harrison announced he's stepping away from his hosting duties after making some racially insensitive remarks. And now, Bachelor fan favorite Demi Burnett is feeling the heat for this photo that recently resurfaced. Yes, that is a jacket with a Confederate flag on the sleeve. Now, Demi took to Twitter to post an apology video against the advice of her PR team, by the way. What a brave woman, right? Take a look.
Fuck it. People are telling me I shouldn't say anything. I'm gonna say something about this. I had no idea, like, the weight that the Confederate flag held whenever I was wearing it. And I just wore it for that one night. That's ignorance. That's ignorant of me not to pay attention to the Confederate flag. Even more ignorant of me to not even know how harmful that is to people. So, like, yeah, I royally fucked up wearing that. And I am so fucking sorry. Like, I'm disgusted with myself.
Okay, not to defend Demi here, but in the past, people didn't always think about how something like this may be hurtful or insensitive. When I say people, of course, I mean white people. Anyway, I don't think we should necessarily judge people's past actions through our current woke lens. Hang on a second. Okay, wow, guys, my producer is telling me this photo is actually from 2020. Okay, well, in that case, she probably should have known better. Demi might just be a little bit racist, I don't know. But let me tell you, there is only one way for her to redeem herself. She needs to make an interracial sex video on blags.com so we can all witness her growth. Hang on, my producer. My producer's talking to me again. Okay, you sure about that? Oh, wow, he says that just because you have interracial sex does not mean you're not racist. Who would have thought it? Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I tried my best to get her blacked. Now on to the next canceled celebrity, David Letterman. You're out of here. Strike. How's it go? You know that thing they say in baseball, right? Social media has been circulating a Late Show clip from 1998 in which Letterman scooted up behind Jennifer Aniston and put a big old chunk of her hair, bear with me, it's true, into his mouth. You know, it would have been really disgusting for Letterman if he had bitten into a piece of corn or macaroni or something hiding in Jennifer's hair, right? You know, because most people are grossed out when they find hair in their food. Letterman would be grossed out if he found food in his hair. Just food for thought. I'll quit with the puns now, but anyway, I am so glad this footage is getting this attention now before Letterman dies of old age. You know, his career and his legacy need to be dismantled while he's still alive to see it. That's the only way justice is gonna be served. Justice for Jennifer, huh? And finally, cancel culture has now set its sights on Sia. Yep, see you later, Sia, they coming for you. The Chandelier singer wrote and directed the new film called Music, which stars Kate Hudson and dance sensation Maddie Ziegler, who plays an autistic teenager. There's just one tiny problem with Maddie playing an autistic person. She's not autistic. Guys, she's not even on the spectrum. This is so insanely offensive to the autistic community, which is already misrepresented and misunderstood. I just can't. And now, joining us exclusively on the Entertainment Report to talk about the controversy is Miss Kate Hudson herself. Hey, Kate Hudson. You look amazing, by the way. Look at you.
I put on my sequins for you tonight. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dress up like I'm there.
Well, I appreciate that very, very much, Kate. I'm glad to see you're putting in all the effort for our humble little show over here. Now, on a serious note, people are mad that Sia cast Maddie Ziegler to play an autistic kid in this movie. Do you think the backlash is justified?
Nobody, has really asked me that, and I think that it's like an ongoing important dialogue to be had about, neurotypical actors portraying neurodivergent characters. And so I encourage it, really, truly. And so I think that just to say, that we are listening and
okay, Kate, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Podna. A neurotypical actor should never play a neurodivergent character under any circumstances, period, end of story. Girl, bye. Get out of here. Okay, friends, that'll do it for this episode of the Entertainment Report. Guys, be careful out there. Don't get canceled. Love you. Mean it. Good night.